Hey creative people, today I'm going to help you learn graphic design by yourself by walking you through a brand identity project that I'm currently working on for a client so that you can actually see my steps and my thought processes as I go. And this video is sponsored by one of my top companies I love in the world and whose products I literally would not be able to work or live without, which is Wacom. You can see I got the pen here and my tablet that I've been using these tablets for over 11 years now, and I've never gone back to a mouse. So I feel super passionate, if you hadn't been able to tell, about this product, and specifically I use the Wacom Pro Intuos Large for this specific project I'm going to be working on. That's what you'll see me using, that I'm doing today. So jumping into this design, I'm going to do a rebrand of a company called Soulmates. They sell comfy shoes for women, and their current logo is very childish. It really doesn't fit the look and the feel that they're going for to connect with their ideal customers. First off, I got a bunch of info from the client on who their competitors are, what their message is, how they envision their brand, and really understanding their business goals so that I know what to extract from that from a design standpoint and a visual standpoint to best communicate with their target audience. I then always right off the bat hit Pinterest and make a board of colors and images and logo concepts so I can get my creative juices really rolling. It's super important that you have a standard you're looking to achieve and you don't just look at your own past projects for inspiration. You gotta be thinking with what the best look is and really set a standard high so that you can achieve that. And it's not that you're copying someone else's designs, it's that you're looking to inspiration for that same vibe that you're looking to achieve. Next, I create a mood board. So for this specific brand, I'm going to search on Unsplash as they have a great selection of photos that could fit the mood and style I'm going for. So I search for some keywords like women reading a book or comfy couch and things like that. And then I'm looking for actual colors in the general color scheme that I'm going for with these warm tones and hints of warmness in there. For every brand identity project, when I'm submitting the logos and the mood for the first time to the client, I have a template that I work with in InDesign, and it makes it so much easier to actually do things faster and more streamlined. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to import those images I found on Unsplash into my InDesign document. So you can see I'm going to choose the ones that look best in the specific positions. Obviously I can change this layout if I want to, but I like the way this is. So I'm going to keep the images like that. And then I will color pick to get a color palette. So for this project, I'm a big fan of the analogous color scheme, which means the three colors next to each other on the color wheel. And these are the warm tones that give the sense of warmth, comfort, and home, which is exactly what this brand wants to communicate. Now, sometimes I will use Adobe's color wheel, which is, I'm going to link to that. I'm going to have a link in the description below for you in case you ever want to use it. And it's actually a super helpful tool that helps you to get exact types of color harmonies. Now, I don't always stick to what they recommend, but it's a great reference point in case you're looking for that. Then I will sketch out different logo concepts until I have some good ideas to work with. And then I'm going to import them into my document, and I'm going to have them very light on a background layer behind so that I can use that as reference when I am creating the logos in the computer. Now here's where some people may differ, but I create some of my logos in InDesign actually, as I prefer their type features. They're also vector-based, so it works well. Now this specific logo is a very simple one, so the shapes are not too complicated. And because of the Wacom, it flows super smoothly. So I do 3 different versions of the logo, and tell me in the comments, what is your favorite program to design with? I'm very curious. Obviously for me it's InDesign, but everybody has their go-to one to design with. Then I like to show it first in black and white and then in different colors in the color palette. So you can see how I'm using those warm tones. I'm showing it what it would look like on the different type of backgrounds. Next, I show it in mock-ups that give the sense of what the logo would look like on a box in this case, or in different settings. You could do it in a business card, you could do it in different variations. And then I like to import it into what's another layout that gives kind of like a mood board, but not really. It just shows different variations of mock-ups. I also, in this case, had specific images of their product on a person. So it kind of gives the whole feel of what the brand would look like. You can also do mock-ups on different paper types, different patterns, and what I do here is because it's on a shoe that we're actually designing, this product is a shoe brand, I have the logo on the bottom of a shoe. So you can see here what I do, I just apply specific effects so it looks good and in the right place. Then I'll go through and create 2 more versions of the logo. So for this specific new logo design, the next one, I have the sun and the moon to really help balance and show that soulmates play on the words of the actual brand. And so I'm gonna show that in the black and white. I'm gonna show that in the different colors. I'm gonna do it in the mock-ups the same way I did the original logo that we went through. And then here's the final logo, which is using the S and the M to actually balance each other. And I'm making the actual title even much smaller to align with the sides of the shape. So now that I've put together all the different mock-ups for each of the different types of logos, I'm going to now make sure all my type is outlined so that it doesn't get distorted when I send it to the client. I'm gonna PDF it, and now I have a full presentation to present to the client of 3 different logo concepts, the overall look and feel and color palette of the brand, and then I can present this to him as a completed package for him to look at and decide which logo he likes best. If this video was helpful for you, please press down on that like button. And if you haven't gotten yourself a Wacom tablet yet, definitely do so to make your life as a designer so much easier. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. And before you go, make sure you check out these other videos on the subject of graphic design and your design business. Bye for now.